We look so cool.
We look the coolest.
Okay, do you want to start then?
Oh, where to? Yeah, I'm ready. Hit me.
Alright. Where's my notes? Alright.
So
I
prepared.
write everything down in my shorthand. So...
Sitting there for like 5 minutes being like, what did I write?
You know when you messaged me before, you're like, you keen? I was frantically writing down questions and shit.
You're like, shit, I've had till like 2 o'clock today, but fuck!
My first question was, who are you? For the people who don't know you.
Good question. Good question. Starting off with the big one. I am a flower that also has the power. And 421. That's that. I also can't put sunglasses on my head, and and I also my personality trait is that I'm an accountant, and I'll talk about taxes, but only Australian tax because it's the coolest tax. And I don't know. I'm a person that sucks at video games.
Okay.
But I feel the need to force everyone to watch me play video games even though being bad. But anyway, that's my thing. And I have mummy issues. That's a big personality. That's a big
thing.
That's a big part. Big mummy issues.
Alright, so what's the most interesting thing that you've learnt about tax?
Most interesting I've learned about tax. Oh, hang on. I thought of one. Oh, there was like a. So I think this is gonna get boring.
You can skip the question if you want.
No. But I'll still say it. So you can basically claim anything, kind of, because.
Keep going.
Like, if, like, the ATO, like, you think, like, the ATO is not really going to check, so if you're like, oh, I'm just a waitress, oh, no, and you're like, yeah, I bought $200 shoes, I don't really have a receipt, what's the chances the ATO are going to do that? But you can claim a lot. People have gotten away with a lot. Okay, what has amazed me is the amount of stuff that people have gotten away with or thought they could claim by the ATO. I had a candle maker try to claim her hairdressing appointments as a business expense.
Okay.
Was not a business expense. I also saw someone's bank statements and they had OnlyFans on it. It was so much OnlyFans. I did, and I feel the need to remind you guys. I saw all the OnlyFans. I didn't need to, but I saw them.
Was it good like a lot of OnlyFans?
Decent chunk.
A decent chunk.
I mean, girl support. I'm loving support the small creators, small content. Yep, go for it. Love it. Don't put it with your business expenses.
Okay, good answer. Do I have No. Okay. Next question. I'm not very good at transitioning. A lot on your stream, a lot of the time, you talk about your tiny house. What inspired you to build a tiny house?
Really nice questions. Okay, what inspired me was YouTube. I got in a rabbit hole of tiny houses, and I really liked them. I really thought they were cute. And then I also really liked tree houses as a kid, and I think that's just developed into tiny houses. And then I showed my boyfriend, Bailey, who's beautiful and amazing. I was like, yeah, look how cool these tiny houses is. I think I'd really like to live in one if I was like when I was like old and retired. I think it'd be really cool to live in a tiny house. And he was like, we could do that now. Will you love me even more if I build you a tiny house? Will you stay with me forever if I build you a tiny house? I'm going to build a tiny house. So he's building a tiny house. And actually, it's nearly done, so there you go.
Take these glasses off, because I can't see.
Don't worry, I'll put mine on, so it's still there's still some glasses feature.
At least there's some sunglasses going on in here. Oh, it's so bright.
I got you, yeah.
So like growing up, did you have like cubby houses and stuff? Or just tree houses?
No.
No?
Never did. Never had. I lived in suburbia, so never had cubby houses or a big enough backyard with like a tree house. Nothing. None of that. That's why I always wanted one, because I never had it.
I used to climb trees
Now I
a
have
lot.
a giant dollhouse. I was never a climber kid. I think I was just always online and on the internet, and I feel like that kind of shows sometimes.
That's a good answer. Good answer.
Thank you.
Circling
Thank you.
back to your kind of online presence. What inspired you to like stream and do content creation?
I got fired from my job, had a month off uni, and I thought, fuck it, why not? And now I'm here. But also another thing was when I was a little baby, I watched so much YouTube, so much fucking YouTube. It was bad. But I used to have a YouTube channel with my best friend at the time called Monster High 1D, which you cannot find anywhere anymore. It is dead. But I had that channel. It is, trust me. I've tried to find stuff. I was like, I'd love to watch those videos. It's gone. You know, 13-year-old me, when I thought, no, I'm not doing this anymore, really like wiped that shit. Which is like probably good, but now it sucks. But we used to have this YouTube channel, and then we used to do these like little like doll reviews. It was really cute and stuff. And then, yeah, obviously people in year 6 found out, and it got embarrassing, and then so we stopped and deleted it, and then I moved schools. So I've always liked doing content created or anything like that, and streaming is the easiest because I'm lazy and I don't want to edit.
You know what? Fair. I can relate because I streamed for a long time, and the part I like the least is editing down shit. It's very tedious. Have you to list a few, who are some interesting people that you've met through streaming / content creation?
Oh, well, I think obviously INJoeview is
Definitely
one up there. Definitely up there. Definitely interesting. I mean, look at the room behind you. It's a whole thing.
This keeps like sliding. I'm scared it's gonna fall over, like fall off the wall.
I mean, it's gonna be hilarious if it does. That's the one. I think you, definitely Bronx, have been wonderful and amazing. Jazz has been great. My friend Jazz, because she is wonderful and amazing, and she does all the art, so that's good. Basically everyone who I've met online has been fantastic, because you know what? When you first get online, you think, fuck, people are fucking weird. I'm gonna say it. A lot of people online, really fucking weird. And you're just like, I don't know if I can deal with this, man. But everyone hasn't been too weird. So it's been really good.
That's a good answer. Do you like, also just side question, do you like my little unicorn on my on my mic? It's kind of hard to see.
Just noticed that, and you know what? Fantastic. I love it.
Oh. Next question.
Oh.
That got awkward. Cut that out in post.
Continue. Back in interview now. Random things.
So, I said before, Bronx sent in some questions, so I'll ask the first question that she wanted to ask, which is, you have a dislike of frogs, as we know. What the hell is that?
It's my duck with gum boots.
Okay, thank you for showing the class.
You're welcome. Sorry, you said random things, so I thought, oh, I've got something random over here.
Okay, fair. Yeah, you don't like frogs. You have a fear of frogs.
I hate them.
Yes.
Massive.
Her question was, which breed of frog do you hate the most?
All of them? Why would I know breeds of frogs? I have a fear of frogs, so I'm like, no, I need to know all the breeds, though. Hang on, let me just... What fucking... I don't know. Why are there breeds of frogs? That's disgusting.
What do you mean, why are there
breeds
of frogs? There's different types of frogs, Flower.
I don't want different types of frogs? I don't know. The biggest and grossest looking ones?
The ones where they're like...
Yeah.
Alright. She asked another question, which was, do you hate toads or frogs more?
It's equally bad, but I think I hate frogs more because I see frogs more often than I do toads.
I'm gonna be honest, I had to look up pictures between toads and frogs because I didn't really know the difference. Because...
Now you have a fear of both?
No, I went, that's a frog and that's a toad, and I closed the webpage. Next question.
What about the Undertale frog?
The Undertale? Oh.
It's a pixelated frog. I think it's fine. I don't know. I never
in my head, I feel like
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's pixelated, so I think it's fine. But you know what? Am I going to be besties with it or try to kiss it? No. Get that shit out of there. I ain't kissing no frogs to find my prince. Get that shit out.
Next question. If Bailey, the love of your life, turned into a frog, and the only way to turn him back was to kiss him, would you kiss him? It's a really like he was a frog, but with his face.
So like he still had like a beard?
I guess it would look kind of dope.
And, like,
I think.
hair? Is he like frog size or is he like Bailey sized?
Well, like a massive, like a Aragog toad.
No, sorry, I'm out. Sorry, that's fine.
I'm
that's
sorry.
my line.
You're stuck as a frog forever.
You know what? I'm taking the tiny house and I'm ditching. That's for sure.
Good answer.
No.
Good answer. All right. Well, because you don't like frogs, do you like lizards?
Yeah, they're right. Yeah, that's fine.
Do you believe in lizard people?
Yes.
Yes? Why?
Yes. Look at what's the guy? Mark Wahlberg? Look at him. Come on. That man. He's that lizard. Sorry. That lizard.
That lizard.
That lizard. Yeah, come on. Come on.
He's definitely a lizard.
Look at him. He's definitely a lizard. We should all fear lizards, by the way.
Lizards are honestly quite scary sometimes.
Terrifying. Have you seen the Komodo dragon? Is that a lizard? No, that's a reptile.
Like big lizards.
That is a big lizard. That's a big lizard. Look, that thing's fucking massive! Terrifying. We should all be afraid.
We should definitely all be afraid. What's the worst advice that you've ever been given?
Worst advice? I know what my best advice is, but worst?
Like someone's giving you advice and you're like, yeah, and then you walk away and you're like, God, that was dog shit.
No, I'm trying to think of one that I was like, fuck off. Why can't I think of one? Maybe I really tune it out. What's something my dad has said recently? Hang on.
Just throw your dad under the bus.
He is awful with so many things. Do you want to know something funny? Obviously, got COVID right now, right? So he was like, I got tested in the morning, Tuesday morning, got tested, came home. He was fucking chill. I had my door open. He was standing like over there, being like chatting away, yada yada yada. And I was like, Dad, I could have COVID. He's like, nah, you fucking don't. And then, like it was dinner time, and then he's like, Daisy, get up here for dinner. And I was like, I don't think I should get up there for dinner because you know I could have COVID. He's like, no, you know, come sit at the table. And I was like, no, I think I'm gonna sit at the kitchen bench actually. I think that'll be better. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, you guys are overreacting. She doesn't have COVID. It's fine. Then I come down here and I get the text message being like, you got positive for COVID. And I was like, Dad, I'm positive. And then he's like, closes my door and then like gives me all this medication. It's like, you stay the fuck in there. And I was like, okay. Thanks.
Oh.
Oh, Back to the bad advice. Sorry. I can't think of any bad advice, but like, I can think of stupid things people have said.
It's a really hard
Bad
question.
advice.
It's a hard
It
question.
is a hard question.
I'm gonna put my sunglasses back on.
You realizing that you look cooler with the sunglasses, is that what you?
I look like I could definitely fuck, like...
100%, Joe. 100%.
Seductive
Dude.
Joe, like...
Oh, seductive.
I'm gonna post this on YouTube, no one's gonna understand, and then my family's gonna see me say that.
But we'll understand. I'll understand, so that's all that matters.
You understand me, don't worry. You also can't tell now if I'm looking at you or looking at my notes.
And you know what? That's what a good interviewer needs, really, so...
Even though I can't see my notes
what
from
do
here.
we... What do we give bad advice about? I don't think I give bad advice. I think I give good
I've
advice.
definitely given, like, really bad advice.
No, I can't think. I think I've been right in a lot of things, so I can't think of anything I'm good, bad. But I have really good advice.
Okay, what's your...
This is something my sister said to me when I went through like my first like big friend group fight. Oh no, it was when a guy said that he liked me, but I didn't like him back, and I was like, oh, what do I say back? I was like, oh, sorry, don't feel the same. And my sister was like, Daisy, you never apologize for your feelings. And I was like, okay, yeah. And I have remembered that ever since. She completely forgot she ever said that, but I remember. Never apologize for your feelings.
That's a good good advice, actually.
Thank you. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack. What's your favorite word and why?
Strudel.
Strudel. Mine's crevice.
I said scroodle, but strudel works too.
Isn't a strudel a type of dog?
I thought it was like a type of noodle or like soup.
Oh, it could be a noodle or also could be something mixed with a poodle.
Poodle? Poodle. Oh my god. Cocker spaniels mixed with a poodle. Oh, cavoodles. Beautiful. Beautiful dogs.
Do you ever see a dog and you're like...
Cockapoo?
Cockapoo, yeah. Do you ever see a dog and you're like, fuck, that's an ugly looking dog?
Yes. Yes. You know what sucks? Looking at rescue pages and looking through all the dogs and being like, no, they're never getting adopted. They're so ugly.
All the pugs.
No, the pugs always get adopted. Trust me.
Really?
Pugs get adopted. Yeah. People like the health issues.
I really like having to consistently worry about my dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to. I love that I need to check if it's breathing.
You breathe it. Yeah, you're fine.
Also, pugs are always like overweight. Sorry, just another thing.
Pugs are always fat. I don't think I've seen a skinny pug.
Never seen.
They're very fat dogs. What was the scariest moment in your life? It's very deep questions, and they also can become personal, so you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Okay, I have two. One that's like kind of funny, other one that's very serious. What are we talking about? No, we're not talking about disabled dogs. Well, kind of. Pugs are partly disabled. I will say that, yeah.
They're
Take that back.
disabled.
Pugs are disabled.
Pugs are disabled. Flower Power 2022.
All the pug haters are gonna come after me. Oh, I'm gonna say it. I hate people that name their dogs Coco, or Milo. So unoriginal. I hate it.
Yeah, at least I got
Get a
headphones.
better dog name.
Get a better dog. I feel like if I look up a list, Coco will be up the top. Dog.
Milo are the big ones.
Bella, Luna, Charlie, and Lucy, and Cooper.
Charlie's a big one.
And Bailey and Daisy also are on that list.
Oh, get it? No! Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
We'll just say my little baby Coco. Here, you wanna fight me, Jack? I'll fight you over the name Coco. It's shit. It's fucking shit. Every basic person names their dog fucking Coco. Okay, sorry, what was the question? Oh,
scariest
scared
moment.
Okay, I have two. One, the first one that kind of came to my mind, which was weird, was one time I was in my friend's Getz. Do you guys know what a Getz is? It's like this really small car, and they're kind of shitty. Anyway,
The ones where you're like, I don't
my...
know if I'm gonna make it to the end of this trip.
Kind of, like, is this gonna tank out? I wouldn't be surprised. I was in my friend's Getz, which he only paid $1 for, fun fact. Yeah, like, great start. And he was big into doing skids. And me, being a little cute private girl, I never was in a car that never did skids. So we did, like, a massive skid in the car I was in, and that was terrifying. Truly, truly terrifying.
So
that was that, and then, like, on like a darker note. No, I'm not gonna say that. It's get too dark. It'll get too dark.
That's okay.
I also, I got another one. Another scary moment. I fell off I'm gonna say like a 3-meter wall when I was 12. That was kind of scary. And then another time I was on a quad bike, like out there, and then I was trying to go up this really, really steep hill, and then it just kind of started going back, and then I fell.
Personally, for me, the scariest moment in my life, we had a massive thunderstorm here one time, and I was like 14, 15 probably at the time. And I was like, I'm gonna go outside and look at the lightning. And as I went outside, like overhead, lightning went. I was like, I'm dead. I thought I died on the spot. It was a terrifying moment in my life. Also, just like,
Okay.
That's probably the scariest moment I've seen, without kind of going into, well, upsetting tones.
So we go super dark, and then too many traumas. Just to touch on what Jack is saying, if someone names their dog Cocaine, then calls it Coco for short, that's when I'll allow it. That's the only time I'll allow it. The cocaine, and then it's like, oh god. That's when I'll allow it.
That's yeah.
They're my.
So we have another viewer request. You can guess who this one's from. If you gave birth and you looked down and there was a giant tadpole, what would you do? It's a viewer request.
This is from just a bit of it. Just okay. Am I feeling like the tadpole? Am I feeling like the wiggling? Is that like another, like, how immersed am I in giving birth to this? Also, like, what's the size of this tadpole? Is it just one or is it several? Like, is the tadpole fetus size?
A giant tadpole. That's all the description I got. And when I read it, I was more of just imagining it being like a kind of motion.
Yeah, are we going? Hang on. Are we going like the head out first, and then tail, or is it the other way?
I'm imagining it's the right way.
So how did I become pregnant with the tadpole? Did I not kiss Bailey as a humanoid frog? Did I just fuck him instead and got pregnant?
This is the ultimate. This is the other dimension.
I'm not gonna.
This is the multiverse theory.
Kiss this frog. I'm not gonna kiss the love of my life that's as a frog. I'm gonna fuck him instead. Give birth to a tadpole. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
My tadpole child.
Well, yeah, if that happened, I would kill myself.
Dark, but sure. We all have our reasons. A giant tadpole baby's one of them.
I feel like that's like a reason at that point. People would be like, you know what, fair. Not the kid. I'd be so traumatized, Jack. what's the point of living? Every time I look down at my wonderful vagina, I just picture that. I'm traumatized. I'm partly traumatized from this question. Thank you.
It was a viewer request. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, not. There's a hair in my mouth.
Nice. Also, I
Thank
feel
you.
like I should. Okay. What's your favorite moment on Twitch? Let's go back to wholesome for a minute.
Favorite moment on Twitch? That's a good question.
Wait, hang on. Was there no answer to what you would do to the tadpole baby? Wait, did I zone out?
Did I kill myself?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll put a tick next to
I feel like that's an answer.
I'll put a
I
tick
feel
next
like
to,
that's
to it.
Oh, you're ticking it off. I love that. Love that.
There's no tick on my keyboard, so I'm just using an X, but that's pretty much the same
Okay.
thing. Yeah, what's your favorite moment on
Thank
Twitch?
you, Joe. Favorite moment on Twitch is such a good question.
Because you've been streaming for
there's
over a year
lot.
now. You hit your 1 year
I have!
in June? It was like middle of June, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, mid-June. Good question. Favorite moment on Twitch?
I ran out of water.
I liked doing the smash and pass on Pokemon. That was fucking hilarious.
We learnt a lot.
We
learnt a lot.
I liked the chaoticness of the forest videos with you and Bronx. That they were so fucking fun, and I like every moment that has become an inside joke. So like Jack and I, it's the water elevator, which is very early on, and then like some other ones, or like I don't know, just whenever there's a moment that becomes an inside joke, and that joke just keeps getting like replayed where they bring it up, and I'm like, I remember. Those are my favorite moments. But honest to God, I think I haven't laughed so hard for so long when like making those forest videos at those moments, like with the fucking watchtower. What the fuck? All the ear should be done by Smoko. Like, oh my God!
There was a lot of great moments, especially like when the first mutant showed up.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So good.
Honestly, I think that's one of my favorite like series that I've posted on YouTube.
Honest to God, yeah, I think me too. I think they're so funny. I loved doing those.
My two favorite series that I've done on YouTube is the forest videos and the Terraria Master Mode videos with Bronx.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's what last year that I recorded those actually with her, and I think about it.
So we're saying last year was the best year, the better year? Is that what we're saying?
I don't know. We definitely...
Well, we are sitting here with COVID, so...
And I'm looking pretty swag.
You know what? Yeah, you are. You're looking pretty goddamn good, Joe. So, you know, it only goes up from here.
I can't say.
It only goes up from here.
You know when you're drinking and you're watching something and then you move your head and everything kind of smears?
No.
That's what happens to me. Everything smears and then I get all kind of dizzy and I fall over. That's what these glasses are like.
You need to see a doctor.
No, it's just... I can't even button up my shirt, my jacket, because I'm too fat. Look how tight it is.
Thank you, Taco. Yeah, that's not normal. It's not normal.
That doesn't happen to me. You're not old enough to drink Taco.
Oh, you're drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, like, depends how much I've had, but possibly, yeah.
Also, like, can we take a moment to appreciate that I can kind of fit into this jacket? Like,
I mean, I'm surprised you even had one, I'll be honest.
I won't make the joke that I was going to. It's quite inappropriate.
Oh, was it a funeral?
I can't undo my button. I'm stuck. Forever swag.
Yes.
Forever swag.
Forever swag.
Forever swag.
Swag. A swaggy swoo.
So,
Next question.
Yeah, so for 30 minutes I've been asking you questions. In life, what are the questions that you just hate answering? Or even just being asked?
Ooh.
Because mine personally is, why do you have a beard? Like, because I have a beard. I get that one a lot.
That is random. Why why do you think?
I don't know.
Why do people need to know? Okay. Questions I hate being asked. Hi, Bronx.
Hey, Bronx.
Okay, questions I hate being asked. Is there anyone that I really hate? I hate having to repeat myself. That irritates me.
Repeating yourself does suck, eh?
It's so fucking irritating. Especially when you've already done it like 2 to 3 times, and then they're also like, sorry, what'd you say? And you're like, I'm about to murder you. Bronx, I'm about to murder you. Okay. Things I hate being asked. Why is mum or mother banned in your chat? That kind of irritates me. That annoys me.
It definitely is so I'm fiddling with the walking stick.
That okay. That definitely irritates me. Oh yeah, why are you building a tiny house? Why are you doing that? Or like, oh, are you really gonna fit all that in there? I don't think you're gonna have enough room in there. I think you're not gonna have enough room.
Are you gonna be happy in a tiny house?
And then, oh my god! And then every time I buy something, someone's like, oh, where's that gonna go? How's that gonna fit? Does it fucking matter to you? It's my shit. I'll put it where I want it.
That's a good answer.
Irritates me so fucking much.
It's not a big tiny house from what I remember.
No, it's big.
Is it? I don't really know the average tiny house.
It's 8 meters long, 4.3 high, and 2.4 wide. It's big. It's bigger than a regular tiny house.
Okay, let's rewind a little bit into this subject. Beyond the frogs, though. We've talked about frogs enough, I think. I asked you before what your favourite moment on Twitch was. What was your worst moment on Twitch?
Meeting you. No, I'm joking.
Just meeting me.
Meeting you.
Coming back from camping to my DM. Be like, do you want to come play Minecraft?
And I was like, oh, do I fucking have to? Actually, the end of that, I will say, because it's been like close to getting close to a year. The ending of that, when we all had to do the thing, I was so pissed off for like majority of that. There hasn't been a year, but you know what? Who cares?
It's been like 6 months.
Actually, no. Still, 6 months has passed. It's long enough. The ending of that pissed me off so much. Everyone was just annoying me.
Were you
not
because
of you, not because of Bronx, but other people.
Yeah, look, season 2 maybe better.
Maybe better, maybe with not some of those people. It just annoyed me. I don't know. Some of them just irritated me. It was just I hated it. That wasn't the worst, but it was irritating. The worst moment. I don't think I've necessarily had a bad moment. I was insulted on my teeth before I got them straightened. That wasn't great for my self-esteem. Tell you that. That kind of hit hard. I had an issue with a mod. That wasn't good. That was obviously someone who's not my mod now and has clearly been banned from everything, but I had a big issue with a mod early on. That wasn't good. Didn't really like that. Wasn't good at all. Also, that mod, I don't know, just kept spamming such annoying things. That's why the word ad is banned in my chat, because they would keep spamming it over and over again. That was really fucking irritating.
AD. Like
yeah.
ad.
Like ad, or ads. ads
I didn't know that it was banned in your chat.
constantly. It was like, yeah, very, very early on. You can get around it pretty easily. You just go like ADDS. But yeah, I think I might have gotten rid of it now. But yeah, it used to be a banned word.
I don't think it's banned now because I think I've seen other people use it.
Say
sure
ads.
Okay,
yeah, I think I got rid of it. But anyway, I hated it. That was probably, I'm gonna say, my worst, because I like low key put trust in the mod, and then the mod was just being a dick, and I was like, fuck off. Didn't like that, and then I was like, okay, cool. I banned you from everything. I don't give a shit.
What's a brief summary of your outlook on life?
Ooh. Brief summary of my outlook on life? I don't know. To not dwell on the sad parts, basically, I think is a big thing. To always appreciate your mothers. I always feel like that's a big thing. Yeah, just not to focus on the sad things and focus on the positive things, and try not to be bummed out. And there's always an opportunity. Like, if something bad happens, there's always like an opportunity.
There's always a bright side to.
There's always a bright side, yeah.
Oh.
Well, like, think about it, right? Okay, if I didn't get fired from that job, right, I wouldn't have started streaming. Yeah. So I wouldn't have been here. How crazy is that? And then if I also didn't get fired from that job, I wouldn't be working where I am now. If I didn't even get that job in the first place.
That's true.
So it's like
very
crazy.
Butterfly effect.
So everything happens for a reason, even though it's shitty and it fucking sucks. Coming from a person with a dead mom, you like, it's okay. You're okay.
Loud and proud. Is this an appropriate time to play a Vine boom sound?
No, it's not. Go for it. Chuck it in.
Where is it?
The pause. The pause to find the sound. I can't.
I had the alt tab. Do you have any bad habits that you still do?
Say something really bad. Yes, starve myself.
Nice.
Alright. Other bad habits, doing assignments really late. I can't finish assignments early on time. Like, an example right now. This is week 1 of uni. Have I done any of the lectures for next week? Nah. But I could. I'm stuck at home. I don't work. Can't work this week. No, I still haven't done them. I leave everything to the last minute. Everything to the last minute. Like this. And my stream earlier today. And like every other stream, I've left at the last minute to organize.
I love when you go live and you're like, hang on, I need at least like half an hour to set up my shit. We're just gonna chill for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I also love when you watch videos on stream and it's like a 15-minute video and you make them last an hour. I think it's great. Because you keep getting sidetracked.
I did. I'm all about farming that content. That's it.
You and I are the same age, right? You talked about growing up watching YouTube and whatnot. No, you're younger.
I think you're a year. Yeah, I think you're a year older.
We're similar, we'll say. I don't remember how old you were. But what's something that always just makes you nostalgic?
The moon and the bear and the big blue house. The moon, the bear, and the big blue house. That makes me nostalgic as fuck. Any old kids TV show? Yeah. Anything on YouTube? Any of like really old Minecrafters? Like I Has Cupquake? she makes me nostalgic. Now she's having a kid, and I'm like, the fuck? Ew.
I remember when I went to go, like, I was like, what's she doing nowadays? And she had a stripper pole in her living room. She's like, I pole dance.
Good on her.
She does it for exercise or something. I can't remember the complete context. That was a long time ago.
Apparently it's great cool work. I've heard great cool work. Anything like old One Direction as well. Oh my god. Okay, I got to. So in One Direction, you have Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson. Now there's been a rumor for years that they're together and in a relationship. Okay, it's called Larry. Okay, and so there's these. Why did Bronx leave? Why did she? And basically there's this like all these Larry compilations of like, oh, look at all these moments where it's like, this is a bit gay. This is
awful
pretty
shit
gay.
Name.
Larry, I think it's fantastic. Those make me nostalgic because they're always like them when they're like back in 2012 X Factor Video Diaries and they're all handsy and touchy and you're like, ah.
I don't think I can do this.
What are you hanging that from?
You wouldn't know. But at least I can do that. That looks so sad.
A ceiling fan?
No.
Next question.
Leave it there dangling. Hanging and dangling. But no, I personally, to answer my own question, I always get nostalgic off the original Minecraft soundtrack. It kind of always reminds me of like building my first house and whatnot.
It was wholesome.
Wholesome.
You know what, like my first kind of memory with Minecraft is my family and I would go to like our local RSL and all my siblings and I were iPad kids. Sorry, we were iPad kids, okay? So we all had like our iPads. Yeah, and then, I know, we all had Minecraft installed and we would all play on the same world together on Minecraft on our iPads. And do you remember the Minecraft Pocket Edition, if you ever had it? It was like, shit.
It was scuffed.
It was so scuffed, but we all played it together, and that was a cool bonding moment.
I got really scared for a second, thought I didn't hit record. I did, don't worry. I was like, oh no!
That would be such a Joe thing to happen.
That happened with one of the forest videos. I forgot to record like the first like 10-15 minutes of an episode once.
And they were the best 10-15 minutes of the whole thing?
No, I think one of you were just complaining about Twitch or something at the time.
I feel like that would have been Bronx.
Because you don't complain.
No, I complain. But I don't think I've thought of anything to complain about Twitch right now.
Yeah,
no, wasn't she complaining about OBS that one time?
What time? That was multiple times. We're not going into it.
Sorry.
Do you have any interesting talents that you can do?
I can kind of roller skate. Kinda. Not that great. I can sew, I can knit, I can partly play the drums, I can kind of play piano. I used to be able to burp the ABCs, but I don't think I can do that anymore. I can embroider. Do you want to see my major work for year 12?
Sure. I think that's an interesting
it's really fucking cool.
to show the class.
Okay. For people that don't know, when in Australia, well, like in New South Wales, when you do like art for your major work, you have to, when you do art in your final year, you have to do a major work, which is like an art piece. So it can be anything to do with art. But here's mine. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to show this because I can't flip it. But here's like the first one. So it's a photo of like me and mum that I embroidered. It's really cool. And then it's meant to be hanging here, but it fell down and I never put it up. And the next one is me and my dad. Like another photo that I embroidered, which is really cool. And the next one is like me and my dog. This is very weird to do. Me and my dog, which is very cute, and like the hair's like free viewing it move. And this is like me in like the future, and it's unfinished because my life's still happening. So these are like stages of my little life. Isn't that cute? Like me, or like me relying on my parents growing up, me, you know, learning how to look after, this is looking after a dog, and then, you know, me doing my own thing, and it's kind of funny. Okay, so I used to want to be a florist, okay, fun fact, I want to be a florist. This is turning into anything. So when I originally did this, I wanted that to be like a little flower shop, right? Plot twist, I'm not a florist, I'm an accountant now, but I am building a tiny house, so I think that kind of works. How crazy! How crazy! Also, I did end up cutting my hair short.
Interesting.
And I do own a red shirt, and I do own a pair of jeans like that, so... How crazy. So, that's my... I'm kind of good at embroidering, pretty good at that. But any, like, cool party tricks? Nah. But if someone tells me all their relationship problems, I'll tell you to dump your boyfriend or girlfriend. And, yeah, I'm usually right. And that's that.
That's that.
And I can make a good chai.
Pog.
Make a good chai.
I can't wait till I edit
Next
this,
question.
and I've just edited like my head onto like Jimmy Fallon, like for the entire interview.
Like we're on the Tonight Show.
Yeah, see, I keep switching between like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and like Conan.
Yeah.
Or I'm just not gonna bother doing any of it, and it's just going to be just the call.
Either you're gonna put all the effort in, or it's gonna be like no effort whatsoever, and you're like, yeah,
There will be
that's
no
it. And I'll be
cuts
like,
or
Joe,
anything.
the potential.
I tried so hard at that video for Melbourne, and you
It's
kept
good.
complaining.
I really liked it.
And you kept complaining about half of it was vertical.
Okay, no, that was a fair complaint. The fuck, man.
Well, those okay,
Keep
no.
it consistent.
I need to explain. Half
Oh,
of the
it's not a black border. Come on.
half the vertical clips were never meant to really be in. But then I was like, I took like no videos in Melbourne, so they ended up in as like other shots. That's just what happened.
You thought you would just film yourself in the train station like this? Are you not gonna put it in?
What I did cut off of that was me like pulling down my mask and burping really loud.
Yeah. Come on! Nah, it was a fair complaint. There were too many vertical videos. At least could have had getting rid of the black border. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. We're living in the age right now where it's Mr. Beast pumping out these $1 trillion videos. You gotta up the editing.
And
If
here
you
I
want to
am.
make it in this industry. I say like a fucking veteran.
Yeah, shut up. You have like 5 edited videos on YouTube.
I have less than that, I can tell you.
Between like YouTube and TikTok, I think it adds up to like 5.
You know what? They're the same. They're the same videos.
They are. They actually are.
I think my TikTok has more, just because I fuck around on there a bit more.
What's like that's actually kind of a good transition we just did. Where do you want to go with your content? Do you want to keep streaming? Do you want to go and make more edited stuff on YouTube, more stuff on TikTok? What's kind of your, if you were to think about a year plan, what's kind of your year plan?
Ooh, that's a good question. Year plan. I would like to do more edited content, but the fact is that I simply don't have time. Because work actually takes up a lot of time, so does uni, and then I like to do other things. Editing takes so long. I would like to do more edited stuff, because then I know it would get more out there, and then it would bring more people in and stuff like that, and that would be good. Excuse me. But in a year time, I think I just want to keep streaming. Streaming's a hobby. It's fun. I like it. It's a good downtime for me. It makes me play video games. Um, but what I want to do more, so obviously in like a month or so, fingers crossed, I'll be in the tiny house. So it means I'll have like a proper space that's my own slash shared with Bailey, but like my own, so it's not just like my parents' office
Yeah.
with all their shit. It's gonna be like my stuff around it, so I can do more like fun things. And also because it's a tiny house, the kitchen is right next to it, so I can be like, we're doing a cooking stream, let's go, and like just like fun little moments like that. I think it'd be really fun. So I do want to keep streaming. So I think, I don't know, I just want to keep streaming. I want to keep having fun. If everyone else still likes me in a year time, then we're all good to go. Yeah. And I think everyone likes my streams. Everyone keeps turning up, so
Yeah, people
I
come
keep getting
back.
the confidence and ego boost. Yeah, that's what I like the most, that people come back. You guys like me.
Okay, approaching the hour mark, so we'll start wrapping up. Yeah. What was the greatest day of your life so far? I think that I like asking that question.
Greatest day of my life so far. Oh, had a lot of good moments. Greatest. Um, Greatest moment of my life. I don't know. I think graduating high school was a really, really big moment. Which like doesn't sound like a lot, but like it was like a big moment considering all the things that happened before it, and the fact that I was like, yeah, I fucking made it, I did it.
Yeah.
And then also being accepted into uni, that was a big, great moment. Because plot twist, I'm not academically like that bright or that way inclined. So the fact that I got into uni was a big deal. But the greatest moment, I don't know if I have a greatest moment because I've had so many wonderful and amazing moments that I don't think I can pick one to be my absolute greatest. But a really good top one was I went to Cambodia with my mum when I was 17. That was a really, really big one. And we went to Cambodia has this really, really beautiful temple. I can't remember the name for the fucking life of me right now. But it was a big moment.
That's just amazing. Don't know where it was, really. It was in Cambodia somewhere. Cambodia's kind of big.
Somewhere in the fucking Cambodia. I mean, there's a lot of temples, alright? Okay?
There really is, actually. There's a temple like at every corner.
There's so many temples. But it's like one of the world wonders, like, but I can't remember the name. Fucking life me. Insert it here, editor Joe.
It won't be there.
Oh my god, that temple! It was on the tip of my tongue. I know
Oh my god! It was. I'll put a text to speech here.
Temple here.
It won't be anything. I'll just forget.
You'll leave it blank because you're too lazy to edit it. We went to that temple. We went to that temple. It was really good. It was a really lovely temple and a really nice moment because my mum always wanted to see it and she liked always seeing the world wonders. So that was really nice. That was really good. So I think that was a good moment. But I've had a lot of like other really good moments. Like I saw Louis Tomlinson last week live. That was fucking fantastic.
I saw that. On Instagram.
So good. And then I saw One Direction with 5 Seconds of Summer opening for them. That was iconic moment. That was fantastic. I got my driver's license and bought a car. That was a really good moment. I had a really, really good 22nd birthday when I went up to Sydney to visit with my best friend. That was a great day. So good. So good. Yeah, Yeah, I've had a lot of like really, really good moments.
Nice.
Really nice moments.
And
A lot of good things.
I'll finish this kind of improv INJoeview off with where was it? I lost my question. It was, do you believe in the supernatural?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have any experiences?
Yes. Slightly. So if we don't know, I have a dead mum. But she always had this.
Yeah, you mentioned that with the vine boom.
Oh, did I? Okay. Sorry, just to clarify. Dead mum. She always had a fascination with crows. And when we were building our house, we would see like a crow around and we're like, oh, that's really cool. And then shit hit the fan and all this other stuff. But we stopped seeing the crow. And we're like, oh, damn. And then mum passed away. And then like the crow started popping back up again. And now every time I drive anywhere or I go anywhere in the world, I will always see like a raven or a crow. Every time. Hands down.
It's kind of.
It could be like middle of my drive, there's a crow somewhere. And then my dad also had it when he picked up my mum's ashes as he was driving out. A crow like swooped right in front of his car.
For some reason, in
and
my
he was
head,
like,
I don't mean to laugh, but in my head, it was like he picked up the ashes and he like looked up. It was like a crow looking through the window. It's like, oh my god!
I feel like, what you doing? No.
That's. I'm sorry. That's kind of bad to laugh at.
So that's my slight supernatural, and then I've also had really realistic dreams.
Like
Very
lucid
realistic
dreams.
I don't know. I don't know if they are lucid, but they felt so real.
Vivid.
Like,
sorry, is the word I'm looking for. Not lucid.
like yeah, vivid. So like, once again, dead mum thing. I had a very vivid dream that I was having a conversation with my mum. Like very like everything was like the exact same, and I woke up and I felt like I lived it, and I was like, it was good though. It was really nice. We're just chatting, catching up.
I had that with my grandpa when he passed away in like 2010. It's an interesting thing. The only experience I've ever had is I saw a goat person in my room.
What?
Yeah, he was a large kind of goat. This is a true story. He was a large goat person just over here. Yeah, goat man. He had big wings, and he had a big stick. That's all I kind of remember. And when I like nosed him, he went, and he went through the wall. I was like, huh. Well, I won't be sleeping tonight. And I've never seen
so
him
like.
again.
Oh my god. Like goat top half and bottom, like goat on like hind legs kind of thing, like
more like a minotaur, I guess you could call it. I don't know, or like an in between.
So like a human face, or like a
goat
like a
face.
goat face.
Like a goat face.
It's like a humanized goat.
Yeah.
With wings. That's cool. That's really fucking cool. Also, another like supernatural kind of spiritual thing, manifestation. I fucking own that shit. Just saying.
I manifested. It's the only time I've ever like manifested anything in my life. I was sitting down at my old house, and I was like, I really want an apple. I walked out. It was just a random apple in the middle of the kitchen table, and we never really got apples. We were too poor for apples. And I was like, oh sweet! I ate the apple. It's the only time I've ever manifested something in my life.
Dude, I love that. I fucking love that.
It was, and like that all happened in the span of like 15 seconds. So like, it's like I want an apple. I wonder if on the off chance that there's an apple. It was just one apple. It's like, oh sweet.
I love that. That's so fucking cool. That's so good. Okay, the things I have manifested was my boyfriend.
Pog.
That's for one.
That's a good
That's
one.
a big one. What else did I manifest? My boyfriend was like a big major one. I manifested my uni grades. That's for sure. Manifested that shit. But because like before, I have a vision board up here that you can't see. But I took it down because it leaked my uni. Don't really want that. And but I didn't realize because I did it at the beginning of the year is that I wrote down what grades I want for each of my subjects, and I didn't realize till I was like taking it down, don't want to leak my uni, that I was like, oh shit, I actually got all those. Woo, that's crazy! I was like, fuck, I did that. So that was good. Oh yeah, and I just manifest like lost things. And I was like, where did that go? And then I just randomly find it, and I'm like, okay, interesting. Didn't think it was there, but okay, cool, 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 cool. Like I lost my necklace that Bailey gave me, and do you know where it was? So fucking random. It was stuck, like, in my dryer, like, right at the back, and it'd been lost for, like, a couple of months. So I was like, how the fuck did no one see this?
Okay, I can relate. So, I lost my ring, my Lord of the Rings ring, and I lost it for a good like 5 months. And can you kind of see them? The skirting, it was like sitting up there.
And you're like, how?
I was like, it was like sitting up there, like hooked on a nail. I was like behind the door, so like nowhere, like I wouldn't have ever reached up there to put it there.
So crazy. That's so random. Oh, I also manifested Harry Styles tickets.
I can't put my glasses on.
Yeah.
I'm so sad I lost my actual sunglasses. I had to borrow these prescription
You should really
ones.
You can definitely get a new pair like very easily, Joe. I'm gonna say it, those sunglasses were generic as fuck.
Shut up, they came from America.
What?
My parents went to America and they got given free sunglasses, and those sunglasses were my seductive sunglasses.
Oh.
Yeah, so
You can definitely get another pair.
get my walking stick down. Anyway, I think we did good. I'm not very good at interviewing,
Good.
like transitioning. Sorry.
No, I like that. That was good.
I'll give myself a round of applause. Hang on. I don't have applause.
If you need like a good transition when in doubt, just do like a quack. Chuck a quack cut in, and you're sorted.
I don't have a.
Quack.
I don't have applause. I thought I had applause. Applause?
Alright, just Law and Order SVU. Dun 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 dun.
I don't know. We can...
Oh, Joe, since we're actually in my room, do you want a room tour? Because I judged your room, so I feel like you could judge mine.
Sure. Look, we'll do that and then we'll end the... I'll stop recording.
Why not? You can keep recording. Come on. Second video, here we go. Judging my room.
We'll quickly judge your room, and I'll stop recording. That'll be it.
Oh, there's a car. Okay. I was about to be like, what the fuck was that? Okay. She is slightly overly shot because obviously I am moving out, so there's some stuff everywhere. But okay. We'll start over here. Here is my door. It says mermaids. I have belts.
Yeah.
And this is like an exercise thing, by the way. This is like a thing like you tie around your legs and then do like a squat thing. Anyway, I was in an exercise phase for lockdown. Yeah, it was. I was in an exercise phase in lockdown. It didn't work out clearly. Here is my little.
Be honest. How many times did you use it?
I actually used it like for like solid like 3 months and then I dipped.
Okay, look. At least it wasn't like a 1 week thing.
Oh, another bad. Hang on, back on the like. I'm bad at like I pick up all these hobbies and then I just like never master them.
I have so much origami paper sitting here. I've never done origami, and I was like, I want to do origami, and it's just been sitting here for 3 months. I haven't touched it.
I feel that on so many levels. Okay, major work, which we know about. That we talked about that. Here's my little book nook. Yes, that's a window that goes out to another window that goes out to a view. is a window. Oh, there's also another one. There's another window.
Get some curtains,
I
please.
got windows. I have no curtains in my house. They are banned. No, they're not banned. We just haven't put them in. Here's my little things. I have an assortment of photos, Bailey, me graduating, shit like that. A little Coraline doll I made of myself. Obviously, when I had long hair, she's cute. This says "Be happy and stay on task" because I can never stay on task, and I haven't followed that. But I have because
it's useless.
Motivational. I have some a chopping board and stuff like that because obviously I got COVID, so I'm not allowed to go up there to make tea. So I have some lemons to make myself honey and lemon tea. My throat. And then I just have some. Hang on, this is really hard. I have some paintings that Bailey and I did. My clothes that I was wearing today. So there's my jumper and some pillows, and then some stuffed toys that are fun, and then some more photos. And then this is my chalkboard. This actually has a tiny house design on it, which is kind of funny.
Nice.
The tiny house layout, and then there's a checklist of what we need to do. Still, if you would like to know, we still have to do some drainage, plumbing, tiling, and an aircon. That's not bad. And then here's my wardrobe. I have my dolls.
Oh my god.
I have all my dolls.
That's kind of scary.
I have a lot of dolls. And then also my undies and clothes. There's also more stuff. And then there's some of my clothes.
Wow.
And my dolls. I have dolls. I've got my record player here with a salt lamp. That's a great time. That's a vibe. Also, my plant that I think is struggling for life.
Just like me.
And then I feel. Then I have my TV with a soundbar and my switches there. And then a little statue head my mum got when she went to Egypt that one time. And then this is full of books that I'm moving out to. That's my handbag that I use every day because it's fun times. There's my roller skates. Because I roller skate. There's another doll. Her name's Laguna. She's in a sleeping chamber. Love that. Here's my other. Hang on, let me make my bed quick. There's my bed. That's my bed. There's my duck and a kettle. And then I also have another duck. And some other stuff. Dried flowers and stuff. Then I have this poster that I got from a magazine called The Language of Flowers. I have never really read it once, but it's there. It's nice. Then I have my mirror. There's me. And then I have a calendar. Kmart. That's from Kmart. And then I have all my doors that go outside and more windows that are filthy. But
I have an emergency question from Bronx. She's messaging me.
Yes, go.
God, you're incredibly close to the camera.
Yes.
If Flower could make one rule that everyone had to follow, with no exceptions, what would that rule be?
Everyone must compliment me.
Nice.
No hesitation on that. Everyone has to compliment me.
I think I'm just gonna hit the end record button here.
And then I have this whole bunch of stuff that I'm taking to Bailey's. Anyway, and then here's my bathroom.
Oh
but
my
the thing
God.
I want to show you about my bathroom. No, there's one thing I want to show you about my bathroom because I know you're gonna lose. Thank you, Taco. This is the one thing I know. Thanks, Taco. The one thing I want to show you about my bathroom because I know you're gonna hate it. Okay, so here's my shower. Okay, there's my shower. This is clearly my shower, right? Yeah, there's a window. My shower. That's a window.
Also, I just love this view. Hang on, I'm gonna enlarge your thing. I love this view of you in the mirror holding in the reflection.
Yeah. See, I can't flip it. There's no camera. I'm on my laptop. But there you go. There's a.
I hate that, but I think I kind of love it.
That's a window in my shower. It's really nice, actually. When you have showers in the afternoon, it's kind of nice. Anyway, that's my room.
Okay, well, is there anything you would like to plug?
Check out my Twitch. It's twitch.tv/flowerpower421. No, it's not a reference to drugs. It's just my birthday in American time, because why not? Uh, go follow Joe. Joe's great and amazing. We love Joe. Check out all of Joe's stuff, and follow me on Insta for fit checks and TikTok for me doing stupid shit,
Pog.
which is all flower power. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this interview and a great time. Thanks for tuning in, and that's all I got.
Now let's pretend that we're frozen, and I'll try and hit the end record button.
I feel like I'm meant to be in like I don't know. Highway to the danger zone.
You
Take a ride on to the danger zone. Joe, what are your pets? What is that? What is that?
It's one of my visual gags that I created. It's horrific, isn't it?